What's up, everybody? What a song. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my late night chill stream here on DSP Gaming, and welcome to another Indies night. I think tonight we'll do it a little bit different. The last few Indies nights, we just kept picking games off of the existing wish list, doing polls and playing. I think tonight, because people have been asking for this over the last couple of streams, I think tonight is another input night. What I mean by that is tonight, we'll chill, and you guys recommend games. I'll take a look at them live, react to the trailers and the like, and we'll figure out if anything there is good to go on the wish list and maybe check out, okay? We haven't done that in like 3 weeks, so I figured this might be a good night to do it. Let's get some more stuff added, more interesting new games that may have come out in the last few weeks that I'm not even aware of, right? Okay, so how is everyone tonight? Good evening and welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? Who do we got tonight? We got Copium, King Michael, Tub Tubs, Shin, Brian, Matthew, Rebel Yeller, Chronogeist, Dead to Me, Free JT, Hatebreed, Romulus, Omega Trees, Perlo Key. You want me to type in the chat? Okay, I will do that. There you go. Who else do we got? Zero, Daz Auto Chick, Biggie Smalls, and more. How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? Oh no, Thimajin, how you doing? I don't know how to pronounce your name. If you can tell me how to pronounce your name, I know how to read that. Rykova, what's up? This is a groovy song. Good stuff. Perloki says, I'm being sent to a hotel for schooling from my job. Congrat me, please. You mean like your job is sending you physically somewhere else, you're staying at a hotel, and you're going to have, like, on-site training? I've done that before. Congrats. Basically, it's like a free paid vacation. Although you're working while you're there, you still get to be there and hang out and do stuff, right? Fun. Good for you. That's how I got to South Beach. Seriously. I was working for a, who was it? It was for Best Buy. It was for freaking Best Buy. And they sent me to South Beach in Florida to freaking go hang out at a hotel and get trained there. And then at night, we went to the beach and drank all night. It's pretty crazy, actually. Well, they did back then. He says, Best Buy does that? They did back then. That was when I was joining the Best Buy for Business team. It was a brand new business initiative they were doing. And they wanted to train us all to be high-end, like, people to sell servers and projectors and computers and networking to business owners. And so we went out for our training. How y'all doing? It's Oh No Him Again. Oh no. Oh not him again. That's your name. Oh not him again. Thank you. I had no idea that's what your name was. Oh not him again. Cool. How was dinner? It was all right. It was turkey tacos. Quick thing because, you know, my wife was my wife was working and got home and didn't have a lot of time to cook, so she just slapped it together. Very good. What's up, Fat Blumpkin? How are you? So we'll chill for a bit. What time is it? 7:23. We'll chill for like 10, 15 minutes, and then we will just talk. We'll start taking suggestions for new indie games that you guys are interested in seeing me play, and I'll start looking them up and watching trailers and seeing if I'm interested and adding to wish list, and we'll just see where the night takes us. Okay? You had spaghetti bolognese. Good for you. Yummy. We are going to have spaghetti later this week, but not bolognese. We're having spaghetti with actual turkey, but it's going to be in a marinara sauce. What else are we putting in there? Some onion, tomatoes, like chunked tomatoes, a few other things, like healthier stuff. Metal Slug Tactics, is that actually a game? I didn't even know there was a Metal Slug Tactics game. Interesting. Yes, big turkey household. We're turkey and chicken here. Turkey, chicken all the time. Sometimes fish, but mostly turkey, chicken. Healthiest, proteins. I'm sure that's true. I'm sure many of you tomorrow will be having your St. Patrick's Day official meals, will you not? Will you not be going all out for St. Patrick's Day tomorrow? It's hilarious. We're having an American meal tomorrow. We're having like barbecue chicken, slow cooker barbecue chicken with like green beans and corn, like an American dinner for St. Patrick's Day. But I'll be playing Street Fighter 6 all day tomorrow, the release of Alex. He's coming out tomorrow, and I'm going to be playing in both streams. Hopefully I can do well with him and get him to master. That'd be cool if I get him to master in one day, but who knows what may come, right? What luck we'll have, or, you know, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Someone had told me about that there's like trading card games, like actual trading card games of like the actual trading card, like Magic the Gathering has a game, but that there's also sim games that are like simming trading card shops and stuff. That's interesting. I don't know much about trading card games because I've never owned any cards or played them, but that might be something interesting. Byron the World 10 with our first contribution of the night. $5 super chat. He says, have a great stream tonight, Phil. Good vibes only. Thank you to Byron. I appreciate that. Good vibes indeed. I think tonight will be a nice, chill, good vibes stream, honestly. Thank you for getting the support started tonight. Appreciate that. Oh, did we get our first tip of the night? We did. First tip of the night, $1.50 from Beaver Bother. Happy to see Dragon Quest went well. Hopefully we can bring that energy tonight. He says, try about crab meat and white knuckle. All right, well, we're not checking out anything yet. We're chilling. But bring that up again later. I will look at it. Crab meat and white knuckle. So that's Beaver Bother. $1.50 is our first tip tonight. Thank you, Beaver Bother, for that. Appreciate that. Insects on Xbox? I don't have an Xbox anymore. It's downstairs in the living room. My wife uses it. I'm not bringing the Xbox up here. This is supposed to be PC gaming. We're not doing that. You didn't know this? I haven't had the Xbox in here for a year and a half. Ever since I got my gaming PC, the Xbox is out of my studio and not in here anymore. Nope. What's going on, TX Shooter? How are you, man? Good to see ya. Daz Auto Chick with our first kicks of the night. Just sent 100 kicks. Thank you, Daz Auto Chick. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Thank you, thank you. I don't know how the heck you wouldn't know this. Like, literally, the Xbox has not been in this room since I started streaming on Kick. And you're on Kick. I did not play Cult of the Lamb SD Chargers. I heard of it when it was very popular, and I was kind of pig-headed and biased against playing it for whatever reason. I think today I'd be way more open-minded if someone wanted to see me try it. I probably would, to be honest. Back then, I was like, now it's an indie game. No one likes indie games and stuff like that. But now, I'm way more open to it. What's up, Oat Steel? Or Oat Seal. How are you doing? Not Oat Steel, Oat Seal. Cult of the Lamb is amazing, is it? Didn't it get like a big expansion too at one point? I think it did. I've matured and refined my taste. I'm just way more open-minded. It's like, I've got a gaming PC that will play any game, right? Like, literally any game. Why be closed-minded about what I'm going to try? Especially because most of these indie games are cheap. Like, it's not a big deal to try a few of them and drop some money and just try a variety, because we've found some really good gems in there that have been fun playthroughs and chill nights and stuff. So I'm happy that we now give this stuff more of a chance. King Michael, I don't think anything positive about anything at Applebee's. Sorry. I just don't. I've looked at the Applebee's menu. It looks atrocious. It really does. Like, my wife and I were looking at it, right? And we're like, so let's say we were going to get the 2 for $25 menu. Well, here it's not 2 for $25. It's 2 for $27.50. Oh, by the way, to get it delivered, it's actually 2 for $33. But then when you pay the delivery charge, when you pay the tip, it's going to be like 2 for over $50. for Applebee's. Shit food. Like, what the hell? It's not worth it. We need to figure out a DSP Tries It for next week. We do. But we don't really talk about it that often these days. Maybe tomorrow on the morning show we'll discuss it. I don't know. Any word if I go back to PS1 Resident Evils? I would if they were available. Like, I'm not going to play them on PS1. If there was a way to play them on PC, sure, why not? ST Charger says, only good thing at Applebee's is spinach artichoke dip. I bet it's greasy as shit. And it's probably disgusting low-grade cheese. Good evening, Uniqueness. How you doing? They call me Unique. Boom, 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 ba-doom, 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 boom, 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 ba-doom, boom. I wouldn't know per low-key. My PCs, this one was purchased summer of 2024, and that one was around $3,000. That's my gaming PC. And then my streaming capture PC I got during the Christmas sales of 2024, and that one was just under $2,000. It was actually the list price like $2,200, and I got it for like $1,700 or $1,750, something like that. But I haven't looked at PC prices since, so I don't know what the prices are right now. Okay. 3 plates of Dino Nuggies did a 500 kick says, can you address the statement you made last night about Step Snake? Step Snake being the most positive member on Kick. I don't think that was a fair thing to say. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm trying to remember what you're addressing. I think what happened was we were playing RimWorld. And basically I was like, I want to say, you know, thanks to the YouTube audience, you guys are engaged. You always try to help me. But on the Kick side, whenever I play RimWorld, the only person who literally ever talks about RimWorld is your future stepdad. Like, he literally is the only one paying attention and talking with me about the game. Everyone else on Kick just either does their own thing or they troll or they meme. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that's engaged with that game. So that's what I meant to say. Like, he was the only one being a positive, like, you know, influence and or someone contributing to the gameplay and or the sentiment of the stream. Does that make sense? So thank you for 500 kicks. I appreciate that very much. I hope that makes sense. He's the only one on the Kick side who pays any attention to the game and or talks about the game. No, Buckwell, we do not have a Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is Canadian. So there's no Tim Hortons here in my neck of the woods. I wish there was a Tim Hortons. I would try it, but we don't have them. Kirby Souls Racing says, RimWorld is possibly the worst content you've ever produced, no offense. Okay, no offense. I'll be sure to tell you the moment when I care about that opinion. I'll let you know. Okay. What's up, Sky Jogger? How are you? Good evening. Vietnamese Comrade, how you doing? Dinner was just okay. It was just tacos. No big deal. Olivsian says, will Total Chaos be back on the polls today? No. Because what we're going to do is we're going to start with nominations, and we're going to see where the night takes us. We haven't nominated new games in like 3 weeks. We've just been rolling with the games that were already on the wish list and playing them. So what I want to do tonight is do a night of a lot of new suggestions, take in suggestions that people want to see me play, maybe remove some things from the wish list, because now the wish list has a ton of shit, and I don't know if I'm going to play all of this. So maybe go back and weed some out that people are not interested in. And then add new stuff, and then go from there. We'll see what time it is. You know, remember, sometimes it's a good mix, and sometimes there's so many suggestions. We're looking at trailers and everything all night, and we don't even play anything. And that's okay, too, because it just sets us up so next time we have all new stuff to try. We'll see how it goes tonight. I just said that's what we're doing, Mersh Father. She says, are we allowed suggestions? I literally just said that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing suggestions. I'll be looking at trailers and stuff. That's all interactive tonight, hanging out, and you suggest, and I look it up, tell you what I think, and add stuff to wishlist if I like it. I will not take out Vampire Crawlers. I am interested in playing that demo. Supermarket Simulator, maybe. You want me to look at that? Okay. Will I go back to Dynasty Warriors if there's an innovative game? Yeah, I would. If they had a Dynasty Warriors that literally wasn't just running around an open field chopping the shit out of a bunch of generic enemies, I would probably play it. But I just think that that formula is very tired and repetitive. Like, when I played it, it was very repetitive, but it was the first time I ever experienced it. So I was like, ooh, it's something new and different. But now I just feel like it would be boring for the audience, you know? Games for Days, good evening. How are you? Good to have you here. Welcome to a nice, chill stream, everybody. Oh, not only can I try Balatro, I've played Balatro before and had a great time playing it. I love Balatro. We just haven't played it in ages, but I really like Balatro. I would play it again. I own it. Pacific Drive is on the wish list. We've had it in polls a couple times, and it's never won. Oh, man. Did I ever play a Spelunky game? Spelunky. I feel like I did, but I don't remember. I think I might have. Let's answer the question. No. I don't think so at all. I don't think I ever played it. I'm looking. I don't have any matches for Spelunky on my channel. Nope. Wow, that's shocking. For such a well-known game, I'm actually shocked that I never tried Spelunky. Go figure. Water Park Simulator? I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm willing to try simulator games. We'll look at them together. But I just feel like people would be bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason that Hellmart worked is because it was a supermarket sim combined with horror. But I don't think that doing a sim game like that over and over, I think people would be bored within a couple streams. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's just my initial take on it. All right, we're not... Guys, people are throwing game names at me. We're not doing that yet. I'm still building up attendance. We're going to hang out in like another 5-10 minutes. We'll start. Okay? But you're throwing names at me. I'm not looking at anything right now. All right? Just relax. I've never played Roller Coaster Tycoon. No, I have not. It's all good. No worries. I just want to get... Hopefully we get 200 viewers tonight. I hope. If not, it's fine. But I would hope to get 200 viewers tonight. Nah, Manhunt's not for me, man. Manhunt, it's like a very primitive stealth game. And I just don't like the game mechanics because it is so primitive. Like, I like more modern stealth. I just don't like... The older stealth stuff. I've tried playing Manhunt like 3 different times over the years. It never clicked. Ganjaris, thank you for $2. I appreciate that, Ganjaris. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. We just got a $50 super chat from Wicked Child 86. Let's see the briefcase of affluence. Wicked Child, thank you. He says, listen, that person on your screen is Phil. He's a man. You better respect that man. We all respect Phil. It's time for men. There you go. Now, wait a minute. Because that sounds... I'm confused. Wicked Child, don't go anywhere. You're still here, right? Don't take off. Because some people, they'll drop a contribution and they'll leave. What is that a reference to? Be honest. I'm not angry at all. I'm obviously happy because you supported the stream. What is that a reference to? Is that a review tech reference? Is that a reference to something LTG related? Because I was under the impression that It's Time for Men was an LTG reference. 100%. Like, that is something that people say on streams, like a troll thing. But now it's popping up more often, and I'm starting to wonder if it's that review tech reference. I want to understand the memes, if that makes sense. I'm not offended at them at all. I just want to know where that came from. What's going on, everyone? Good evening, everybody. Trials 95, thanks for $2. Will I be playing Crimson Desert still? Oh, we're playing Crimson Desert all day Thursday. It comes out 3 p.m. my time, so I'm actually changing my entire schedule around to play it as much as I can that day. What we're going to do is I'm going to do a podcast in the morning, then I'm actually just going to go offline, and I'm going to go eat an early meal with my wife, and then we're going to come back right before 3 p.m., and at 3 p.m., as it unlocks, we're going to start playing it together and play it all day, right through like 9:30 plus 10 p.m.-ish, you know how my late stream ends? That we're going to do it all day long. That's going to be the stream. It's going to be pretty fun, I think. Yeah. You heard Crimson Desert has lack of a tutorial. Are you worried about lack of guidance? No, are you kidding me? You guys are going to handhold me. It's fine. You guys are going to tell me how to do everything. I'm used to it. It's good. It'll be a great stream. Don't worry. Why don't I wear fedoras more often? Because I don't wear fedoras at all. I don't wear hats indoors. I only did it ever for a gimmick thing for streams ages ago, and we don't do that anymore. Oh, yeah, Planet Coaster 2 is the same people who made the older Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay. Jay, how are you? Good evening. Good to have you here. Would I play older Rockstar titles again? Like what? They're remaking Max Payne Trilogy. I would play that, but the early ones weren't Max Payne. I don't know what older games they have besides like GTA, which I've played and played and played again. You know, I've played them a ton. Yak Almighty said, do you hear about this new DLSS 5? Yes. Now, I don't even know what to believe because some people are saying it's just AI-generated lighting. Others are like, oh no, it actually generates like actual shit over the graphics. And I've seen things that are completely contradictory information. 100%. I'm serious. Like, one picture that like, here's Grace from Resident Evil 9 without the technology and with the technology on. She does look a little different. It doesn't change the face, it just changes the lighting. But then there's another picture going around where it did change the face. So how do you know what to believe? I don't know. I think right now what happens is everyone on the internet's a fuckwit, and they just want to run with memes, so they just fuck with everything. So now you don't know if you can believe anything. Like, will this technology actually fuck with games and change the graphics, or it will just change the lighting? I don't fucking know, and I don't think anyone does. Because people are just dickheads, and they want to fuck with everyone now, and make you believe like everything is a conspiracy theory, end of the world changing situation, you know? So Wicked Child says, it's a combination of things both Review Tech and LTG have said, just it's a coincidence. So which were you referencing? It's so weird. The reason I bring it up, right? So I've been playing Street Fighter 6, and there is a Marisa player who plays all the time in ranked, and their name is It's Time for Men. But that's both, like, that's two things for two different streamers. I don't even know if it's supposed to be a Review Tech reference or an LTG reference. You would think LTG because it's a fighting game, but I don't know. Very confusing. I have no idea if they ever made a Blade video game. I've never played one. Red Dead Revolver? Ooh, that's an old game, right? Yeah. That's a really old game. But again, that's not Rockstar. Red Dead Revolver was before they bought it, was it not? Maybe I'm wrong, but I was under the impression that they made Red Dead Revolver, then Rockstar bought it and made Red Dead Redemption. But I could be wrong. Will GTA 6 live up to the hype? Who knows? You would hope so, but I don't know. I mean, that's an insane amount of hype. Basically, it's basically the most anticipated game ever made, right? I would say at this point. No, we're not locked in for DSP Tries It. We have no idea what it is. No, we haven't even really talked about it, so. No, I have not really kept up with LTG drama. Every once in a while, one of the videos pops into my feed and I'll watch it, but I don't know about anything new going on over there. No, I did not see the leaked GTA 6 map. Okay, shall we now get set up and start looking at suggestions and go through this, guys? Unless we actually do gameplay tonight, I'm not going to record a video. I'll just leave the archive stream up for people to watch after the fact. So if you're watching this on demand, chances are it's just one archive stream that has no splits because we're just going to be suggesting games tonight, you know, looking at game trailers and stuff. But if we actually do end up playing a game, then I'll probably record that as a separate part. Thank you, Mozzie, for $2. This is how you feeling tonight? Have a good stream. Feeling good. Feeling good? Ready to look at a bunch of games and take a look and see if there's anything interesting. Let's go. Let's get set up and get started. Okay. Okay. All right. So, just to show you, we got way too much on the wish list. I think I need to remove some stuff because if I don't, like, get some stuff out of here, we're never going to play half of these, right? Like, let's take a quick look before we even do anything. Let's take a quick look at the wish list, okay? Let's go all the way to the top, and let's see what games here am I still interested in. Are there some that maybe I'm not interested in anymore? I'll be honest, I don't think I'm interested in Stay Out of the House. I just don't care about it. We'll get rid of that. Pacific Drive, I feel like maybe one day I will play. We just never get to it for some reason. You guys keep telling me Amori is a super unique game that I should play. I don't know if I'll ever get to. Same thing with the stupid Murder House. I don't really care about that. Tenebrae Somnia, I absolutely want to play. We played the demo, but sadly it doesn't have a release date yet. I hope that it comes out this year. Alcahest? What was this one? It's kind of like a Skyrim game. Honestly, right? Kind of. Yeah, I don't know. Considering the fact that you guys did not enjoy when I played, the hell was it called? The one that we just played back in January, right? You guys didn't like it. You said it was boring. It's a Skyrim knockoff. You didn't enjoy it. So I don't know if I even care about this one anymore. I might take this one off the list. Tainted Grail, right. Like, I liked Tainted Grail. You guys were like, oh, it's just another Elder Scrolls knockoff. And I was like, well, if you guys think that way, then I don't think you're going to care about Alcahest either. So I think I'm going to remove this one for now. Maybe when there's more information, but I'll probably take that one off. What the hell is Displacement? I don't even remember this. A gripping action horror with elements of immersive storytelling. You're a psychologist finding themselves at a polar station where the staff have fallen victim to a mysterious madness. All right, that sounds interesting. I'll leave that one on there. No demo for that, though. Claude. See here. So it's basically Jurassic Park. It actually has a demo. I mean, it doesn't look great, to be honest. It doesn't look great. But it does have a demo we could try. I wonder when the demo was added. Oh, I'll leave that in there for now. Maybe we'll try it. I don't know if it's going to be great, though. Look Outside, I'm interested in. We've had it in a couple polls. It has never won a poll at all. But I'll keep it in there. Road Kings, yeah, whenever this ever comes out, it has no gameplay anywhere. All we see is the trailer. They haven't updated anything in like a year. So I guess we'll see. Bye, Sweet Carol? Bye. Oh, get it? Bye, Sweet Carol? Oh, that's funny. Bye, Sweet Carol. Came out in October. Oh, it's the cartoon game. It looks like a cartoon, almost like a Don Bluth cartoon. Yeah. But it's a horror platformer, right? Or is it not? I can't tell if it's a horror platformer or if it's like a point-and-click adventure. What do you think? It's unique, at least. I'll keep it in there. It looks unique to me. I'll keep it in there. Clock Tower Rewinds. This is the remake of Clock Tower, right? The modern. I've never played Clock Tower, so maybe that would be a fun game if you guys could guide me through it, because I've heard it's incredibly difficult. But if you guys can help me to understand it, maybe I would like it. Eclipsium? It looks weird. Doesn't it? Looks freaking weird. Longing for light, a sunless world begins devouring itself. Every step shifts the landscape beneath you as you search for what remains of her. Huh? One of the two items are already in your library. Oh, there was a combo to buy. And apparently I own one, so it would be cheaper. I don't remember this one. You guys suggested it came out in September. I don't remember it, though. All right, Skyjogger, hold that thought. I want to get through this list and remove some games. I want to cut this down. Crimson Desert, I can just remove because we're getting it. We're already playing it. There's no reason to have that on there. Holston. Psychological survival horror game with a demo. Okay. It's got a demo. Maybe we'll try it. Post-trauma. This one's out. This one came out in April. A lot of these just look very similar, don't they? Here's another one that looks kind of similar to the other. Oh, my God. Ugh. I don't know. What do you guys think? Post-trauma? I don't know. No, this one. Remove this one. All right, I'm going to remove one. We're trying to whittle this down. Ground Zero. There's a demo. Dude, this is Resident Evil. Are you kidding me? This is totally friggin' classic Resident Evil. It's not out yet, but there is a demo. All right, I didn't even know what that was, so I'm glad I looked at it. Liminal Point. Classic survival horror. How the hell did we get so many survival horror games in the list? Well, this one we couldn't play even if we wanted to. We'll leave it in there. Can't play because there's no demo or anything. Kingmakers. Coming soon. Tiny Build. Wait a minute. Is this the one with the... I was just going to say, this is the one with the modern stuff combined with... Yeah. All right, when this gets a demo and stuff, I want to check it out, but it doesn't have anything yet, right? It was delayed. They delayed the game. Okay, I'll leave that on the list. Baby in Yellow, we know what that is. It's in early access. We've seen this already. Yeah. Kingmakers might be a scam because it was supposed to release months ago. Yeah, but how could it be a scam if they weren't taking money? They haven't really scammed anyone then, right? Yeah, this is like a horror game. Okay, Baby in Yellow, I know what that is. AM, nah, it's a free game. It's quick. Total Chaos, we've already tried before. Did we not? Oh, no, you know what it is? This one is on Game Pass. So if we're going to play this one, we could just play it on Game Pass. There's also a demo here. But I'm pretty sure it's a Game Pass game. Okay. Rooming from Home. Bradley the Badger doesn't have anything yet, I don't think. This is one we just watched the trailer for. Yeah. Rooming from Home, I think, has a demo. It has a demo. It's not out yet. Okay. Bob Is You. I remember that was pretty unique. Codex Lost. Didn't I say this one reminded me of Hexen? Oh, never mind. This doesn't remind me of Hexen. This is like a magic-based Dark Souls. That's right. That's right. I remember that one now. See, I'm glad we're doing this because I forgot a lot of these games. Umigari, that's the horror fishing game. 9 Child Street, that's the horror game. Yep. Another Eden Begins. I don't think that has anything yet, right? No, we'll leave it in here. It's an RPG, but it's not. It doesn't have anything yet. Teleglitch Die More Edition. Isn't this the top-down, like, 8-bit style roguelike game? I think it is. Windrose? Why don't I remember Windrose at all? Is it a pirate game? Yes, it's exactly what it is. And it has a demo. Okay. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. I don't know about this one. Is it like a sim game? I'll be honest. This looks really complex. You guys said it plays like Fallout Shelter. I don't think I want to play a Fallout Shelter game. Honestly. I've been there, done that. I think as long as it's Voyager, which is cool. I like Star Trek Voyager. But I just don't think I want to play a Fallout Shelter game. I think this one I'm actually going to remove from the wish list. As we try to narrow this list down a bit. Obey the Voice looked interesting. Very scary. Ontos, I don't think has anything yet. Nope, nothing. So we'll keep it there. The Occultist, I think this has a demo. It does. Okay. Until the Unwell has nothing, but it's early access. Undefeated. These we just added recently. So these I'll probably keep in there. This one doesn't have anything. Yeah. Okay. These are just like the last time. Okay, good. All right, we narrowed down the list a bit. So now let's start taking in new suggestions for me to watch. Okay, so we got Sky Jogger with a $2 super chat. Descending on Itch and Tin Can. Descending is free. Descending. Is this it here? From 2018? Is this what you're talking about? Hardcore open world survival. You're alone in a struggle for survival early access game. Is this the game? Sky Jogger? Can you confirm or deny if this is the correct game? So at least I know what we're talking about. What was the other one? It's a Tin Can. I don't know. He's not saying anything. Let's look at Tin Can. Tin Can. You barely managed to escape a exploding spaceship, now in an old escape pod. You hurtle through space at the mercy of the cosmos with no knowledge of the pod's complex systems. Is it a first-person puzzle game? It is. First-person survival puzzle game. Pretty good reviews. It's got a demo. It looks like it is designed to be a VR game, for what I'm seeing here. But we could, all right, let's try that one eventually. How do we wish list? I forgot how you wish list shit. Here it is. Tin Can. Okay. Cool. Hold on, because we got some tips that came in. I got to shout these out first. I don't know who this is. I'm going to ignore you. Troll. Okay. And Troll. 2 trolls. All right. Ignoring nonsense. Okay. All right, so let's see what you guys are suggesting. Fossil Fuel, a dino game on Steam. It doesn't look like the dino games on Steam have been very good, huh? What? Oh, my hand's not on the home row. I can't see my hand. My hand was not on the home row. Fossil Fuel. Fossil Fuel doesn't work. Fossil Fuel. I'm spelling it wrong. There's already a sequel. There's another sequel. There's 2 sequels. Oh, you cannot send links in chat, Sky Jogger, but you're saying it's on that other site, Itch? We could check that out, I guess, if we could figure it out. Why are there so many? Fossil Fuel from 2021. Firework through Dramatic Monsters and Super Soldiers. Look. Mostly positive. Then there's Fossil Fuel 2, which was the sequel from 2024. There's actually a demo. And it looks like they're making a Fossil Fuel 3. Indeed, they are. That one does not have a date. So I guess it would be Fossil Fuel 2 then. I can't speak. Fossil Fuel 2 then because it has a demo. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add to wish list. Okay. Good suggestion. So Descending is on itch, not Steam. All right, hold on. What is just itch.com? If I type it, I'm afraid I'm going to get weird shit in the search. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Sorry, I get nervous when I try to type shit. Who knows what's going to come up? Itch. Is it itch.io? Oh, itch.io. Okay. It's itch.io. Here we are. So you said it's called Descending. There is no, there's just... Oh, this one? Down, down, down. Simulation game. A playthrough takes 45 minutes and is meant to be finished in one sitting. Name your own price. What? Name your own price? What does that mean? Your new job takes you to the bottom of a giant pit. So basically, you get it for free and you can just give them money if you want. That's a weird business model. I don't know about that. I don't know if you guys would like this one. 45 minutes, you just keep descending or whatever. I don't know. Let's go back to Steam. I'll leave this open, though. We need to go to there. Okay. All right. What other suggestions do you guys have for me tonight? Zenless Zone Zero. Have we ever looked that one up before? Zenless Zone Zero. That's not even in here. Nope. That is not on Steam Store. Nuclear Throne. Dang, it's ancient. 11 years old. What? Update 100. I think I'm going to pass on this one. I never really heard of it, and it's 11 years old. I don't think we get much attention on it, just being honest. I know all about Talos Principle because I already played it. I never finished it, but I got pretty far in it. I really liked it. But after a while, people got bored of it. The puzzles got pretty complex and challenging. Mini Shoot Adventures. Let's see what this is. Whoa. It's a shoot 'em up. It's rare today you see new shoot 'em ups. They're not very common anymore, right? Oh, you know what I just saw a trailer for? I don't think it'll be on here. Let me see if it is on here. No, it's not. Oh, here it is. Yeah, look. Seventh Guest remake. They actually remade this classic from the 90s as a new game. So I'm totally down for that because I've never played the original. I would play a remake of Seventh Guest if they made it more modernized and everything. I think that'd be dope. I just saw they announced this like 2 days ago. So I'm going to add that to the wish list. We can't play it now. There's no demo. But that's like very interesting to me. Oh yeah, you guys were talking about this one earlier. TCG Card Shop Simulator. So I don't really know much about it. I guess what it's supposed to do is simulate if you ran an actual card shop where, you know, people are coming in, they're playing these collectible card games, they're buying the cards, they're selling you the cards, you're buying and selling the cards. I don't really know how it works because honestly, I don't, you know, I'm not in the industry. I don't know much about it. It might be interesting. As you can see, it's not a real game. It's a simulated game, right? What do you think? Something interesting to try? I think this has a prologue that's free. Free pulls is the owner. I hate to tell you this, you will never make money being an owner of a card shop trying to make money off of pulls. That's not going to happen. Okay, let's add that. We'll maybe check that out because that has a prologue. I think that was free you could play. Let's look at this Spelunky 2. People keep saying Spelunky. Spelunky 2. So it's a platformer? Yeah, I never played this then. I never played it. I thought I had. Nah, this doesn't ring a bell at all. Like, I know of the game, but I've never seen it. So the original game had unique randomized challenges. This builds upon that. Satisfies players old and new. It's $20, but you know, I wonder if a game like this is on Game Pass. That feels like the kind of game that would be on Game Pass, doesn't it? It sure does. It is. It's a Game Pass. Oh, they fooled me. Oh, they got me good. I totally thought it was going to be on Game Pass, and then they have it listed here to buy. Those bastards. That's a dirty tactic right there. That's a dirty trick. They totally got me. They got me. 100%. All right, you jerks. Yeah, touche. It's the same price on Steam as it is there. All right, I put that on wish list to look at. Okay, hold on. Oh, I already know. Yeah. Uniqueness, Timmy $1 says Proteus. That's an indie game you tried a long time ago. It'd be cool to see you actually play it for real. You're right. Like Proteus, I was playing and I actually liked it. We tried it one night for like a little taste, and I actually enjoyed it. And then I thought, oh, I'll go back to it. And when I went to go back to it, the suckers removed it from Game Pass. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So let's see if they added it back. I'm sure they didn't. Nope, they never did. It's $25. I wonder how much it is on Steam. It's $25. God damn. Sucks. I liked it. But man, that pisses me off that it was on Game Pass and I didn't get it then, and now I can't get it. I gotta buy it. I mean, if it's a good game, I guess it's worth it. It was, for when we were playing it, I liked it. It's basically Doom. That's what it is. It's Doom. It's like a modern Doom. I'll toss it on there. It's not just a shoot 'em up game. Well, what else is it, Ellipsian? Okay, Beaver Bother says, remember Crab Meat and White Knuckle? Oh, they're two different games? Oh, Crab Meat has a demo. Oh, God. Oh, God, what is this? A short first-person point-and-click survival horror. You're a prisoner tasked with crabbing for priceless Southern King crabs to pay off your debt to the Feudo state. Navigate harsh waters of the Antarctic and defend your ship from threats. And it has a demo. So what, the crabs kill you? Yeah, I guess the crabs are deadly and they try to kill you. That's creepy, man. Oh, no. All right. The crabs want to eat you. It's the opposite of real life. Yeah, look. Oh, my gosh. All right, what was the other one? White Knuckle. White Knuckle. A first-person roguelike speed climbing game. Ascend through the guts of a substructure 17 using precision movement mechanics, sharp reflexes, and resource management. Okay. This guy's already banned. What a dummy. He sent me $10 and it's something insulting. I didn't even get to read it. And he's already banned. Thanks for $10, stupid. Okay. Jai Hayes got banned from chat. I didn't ban him. What are you talking about? No, he didn't. Or not Jai Hayes, Jay Hayes. He was here earlier, and I said, what's up? I didn't ban him. I mean, now it's probably too late. Here he is. He said, what's up, man? He's not banned. Go fuck yourself. It actually made me go look. He's not banned at all. This isn't really you. This is not you. Jay's channel is not banned. This person here is probably an impersonator. So, because I just scrolled all the way up to his channel that is, what do they call that? Verified, and it's not banned whatsoever. He's good. So this person is probably an impersonator. He's not banned. I'm telling you, I don't think this is really him. I think this is an impersonator. Someone trying to cause problems on the stream tonight. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So, what other games do we have as suggestions here? Play Beyond Citadel. Beyond Citadel? Oh, this is the wish list. Beyond Citadel has a demo. Why do all these games look the same? You notice that? They all look the same. What is going on? Waifus with raifus. What the? Waifus with raifus bundle? For real. That's actually what they're calling it. The waifus with raifus bundle. Nah. Honestly, I'd much rather play Proteus than this. I think Proteus looks better. It's the same premise. It's freaking Doom again. Yeah. Trepang 2 we had on the list, but then we never played it. I put it into the poll several times and it didn't work. So I removed it from the list because it wasn't winning. But we tried it. Haseo, no, that's exactly that's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to just get a whole bunch of suggestions and then try some of these out. That's what we've been doing. We've been doing this 1 or 2 times a week. These nights where we'll vote on games to try, and then we'll try them out together. So, if I liked Save the Spire, I should try MTG Arena. You mean Magic the Gathering Arena? Okay. It's free. Oh, no. Does that mean it has tons of microtransactions? Why are there Ninja Turtles in Magic the Gathering? What is up with that? Ninja Turtles in Magic the Gathering? I mean, I would consider doing this, but why is it free? I'm going to assume... Oh, no, look at this. Requires a third-party account with the Wizards account system and requires you to sign up for a different EULA. So you know what it is. You got to sign up through their system, and they are going to freaking microtransaction the shit out of you, aren't they? That's what it sounds like. The whole game is microtransactions, right? I mean, look, it has all... Look, there's Korra, Legend of Korra. Ninja Turtles, Final Fantasy, right? Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna judge against that one. I don't think that's a good idea. Sounds like a real money sucker. Tear down. Tear down. Oh, that's tear down multi. Wait, why are there? What the hell is it? Is this it here? Why are there so many versions? A fully destructible simulated voxel world. Tear down walls with vehicles or use explosives to create your own shortcuts. Shape the environment to your advantage in the most creative ways you can imagine. So it's a full destruction game. You can blow anything up. I've played Worms before, like back in the day. Oh, no, I didn't quit Slay the Spire. We're playing it as a major stream on Wednesday. Absolutely not. We're doing it Wednesday. No worries. Nah, I don't think this one's for me. This doesn't look too interesting, to be honest. Looks kind of boring. Matthew, I am not purposefully ignoring your suggestions. You just talked about Worms Armageddon. I said I think I played Worms before. A long time ago. Milciona or whatever it's called is on my list. There's no demo there. You can't play the game yet, but it's on my list to check out later. Oh, Gaia 1, I know about Ori. Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori Will of the Wisps. I know that they're great games, but I tried playing them years ago and they failed. I actually had Ori and the Blind Forest, started playing it, and everyone said it was terrible. Stop playing it, so I did. The Bridge Curse Road to Salvation. This one, The Bridge Curse Road to Salvation. There's two. There's a sequel. Fear, anxiety, and laughter, the symbol of youth. Experience the true paranormal haunting with your friends. There's a demo. You know me, I love anything that's horror. So there's this, and then there's the sequel. Okay, if we like this, maybe we'll try out the sequel. Cool. Abiotic Factor. So for the record, Jay, if you're actually trying to talk and you can't, I don't know why, because I just scrolled up and I checked out your name and you were good. So I don't know why you wouldn't be able to talk. Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't ban you, and neither did a mod. It looked like everything was fine. I'm trying to find your actual account name from earlier before, but now I can't find it, of course. Now it won't show up in my queue. No, it won't. It deleted it from the queue. It's not there anymore. So I can't find it. Oh, anyway. Okay, so Bridge Curse, what else are we looking at? Phil the Louis Vuitton did $2. He says, play a game me and the Jizzle are watching. Yeah, but that's not what we're doing tonight. Tonight we're getting suggestions of games, and we're trying to get my list updated because we've already done these games multiple times for polling. So we're trying to get a bunch of fresh games on there for when we actually are going to play stuff, but we might not even play anything tonight. Depends on how many suggestions we get. We'll see. Okay, Abiotic Factor. What the hell? What is this? Survival crafting experience for 1 to 6 players set in the depths of an underground research facility. Caught between paranormal containment failure, a military crusade, and chaos from a dozen realms. What the fuck? What? What's funny is it's actually quite expensive for an indie game, yet it has overwhelmingly positive reviews. I don't really understand it. I'm confused. So it's Minecraft? I watched the trailer. I still don't understand what kind of game it is. It's Half-Life themed? I don't know. It seems very odd. I'll add it to the wish list. It seems odd. I can't even put my hand on what it is because look, he's fishing. It looks like it's Minecraft. Sol Sesto. Tactical, frantic, roguelite. Mastering your luck is key. Choose a hero, upgrade them using cursed teeth and magical items. How does it play? Ugh. What the hell? That's the game? Whoa, that's a weird art style. That's trippy. I'm going to say it one more time. Jay Hayes is not banned in here. And anyone who says that, I'm going to instantly ban you. He's not banned in this chat. I checked myself. So cut the shit. Why are you trying to start shit? He's not banned. Look, here he is. Right here. Here's his channel. This is his channel, right? The one that has over 200,000 subs. He's not banned. I'm literally checking right now. He's not fucking banned. Can you cut this shit now? I'm staring at the channel. It's not banned. Now shut the fuck up. Okay. Let's keep looking at games. People are obnoxious, man. Okay. This game just looks pretty wild, does it not? It looks insane. I don't know. Will my head explode if I tried to play this? It seems very weird. Kenshi? I mean, we downloaded Kenshi. People seemed that they really wanted it. And then when the event happened, it was a Thanksgiving event. No one wanted it on the day that we were going to play it. Like, I had it lined up and everything, and everyone was like, no one ever asked for it. And then after that, for a long time, no one ever brought it up again. It was so weird. You want me to put Kenshi back on the list? Ugh. The thing is, we keep adding games back that don't get played. You know what I mean? Like, why are we adding this back if we're not going to play it? Or maybe it wasn't this game. It wasn't this game. It was a different game. So this is Kenshi? We've seen this before. We've seen it before, but I said I was against it because it looks outdated. I mean, even the trailer looks like it's a bad frame rate. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? What do you know about this game, Kenshi? I can't even figure out what it is. Why are these games so hard to put your finger on what they are? Is it that unique that you just can't tell what the hell kind of game it is? Can someone explain to me what this game is like? Can someone say, well, Kenshi is kind of like this? Can anyone even say that? It's like RimWorld, but it's an RPG. So it's a survival game. It's like starving in the desert and barely surviving an alien world. All right, I'll put it on the list. Good Lord. So weird. The game's long. Do I have 100 hours? No, I don't. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Isn't that just the same as like a Magic the Gathering dueling game? There it is. It is. It's exactly the same. Mixed. Because why? Because you need to have a third-party EULA agreement and you need to spend money on microtransactions to buy the cards. That's why. Skyjogger Descending, I will consider. I have it open in the browser, remember? I will consider that for sure for a future game. So if I'm already going to be like, nah, I don't think we're playing Magic the Gathering, I don't think we're doing this one either. Seems like they followed suit. Skate Story or Blood Bowl. Skate Story from Devolver Digital. Just came out in December. It's got a demo. Okay, this looks unique. This looks pretty darn unique. Oh God, he explodes. If you wipe out his body, he just breaks. Geez, that's brutal. All right, wish list. That looks unique. I'll add that one right away. What was the other one? Blood Bowl. There's a ton of these. I was born in 1962. Congrats. What is this? Brutal, Crazy, Tactical, Blood Bowl, Iconic Death Sport returns. It's 3 years old and mixed reviews. This doesn't even show the game. Wait a minute. Is this Mutant League Football? It looks like Mutant League Football, doesn't it? That's exactly what this looks like. You also need a third-party account to play it? What? Why are the reviews mixed? Oh, they're the makers of Styx and Hell Is Us and all of those? Oh. The second game is better, especially if you want to play Eternal League. Unfortunately, I'm refunding. The game is insane. It's MTX greed for being a paid game. The MTX currency is very grindy to earn. Teams cost $7.50 with premium bundles giving just short or more than you need. Battle passes and microtransactions. Wow, it's a scam. So the game is a scam. It's a bunch of microtransaction scams. Wow. I mean, if it was free to play, that would be fine. But why are they charging $30 if they're then going to charge microtransactions? That's lame. Jay said he emailed me from his PayPal email. Hold on. Nope, he did not. Unless he didn't email me at darksidefil@hotmail.com. That's what I'm staring at right now, and there's no email anywhere. So, nope, that did not happen. That's a lie. Okay. All right, whatever. Let's continue. So, no, he's not banned, and no, he did not email me, because I just checked. All right, let's continue. Let's see here. You guys are literally tagging so many games now that it's very hard for me to keep track. I'm going to do my best, everyone, but please be patient, because there's a ridiculous amount of games you guys are now recommending. Beyond Shadowgate. The original design of that never-before-seen point-and-click adventure is back after 30 years. A new master game created by the designer of the original hit Shadowgate and leading 8-bit adventure studio is 5 times bigger than the NES. Oh, I remember these. I totally remember them. I never played them, but I saw them back in the day. These point-and-click games that were like really old-school graphics. I don't know if you guys would like this. You guys are going to say this is boring. You guys are going to say this is like super boring. Umagari we already have on the list, and I'm interested in it. It looks good to me. I would like to someday check out Umagari. Okay, let's see here. Cat Quest 3? What the hell is that? It's got a demo. Cat Quest 3. What the hell? What is this? Cartoon cats. So let's see. 2.5D open world swarming with pirates. You sail the seas on your ship for treasures, but prepare for peril. Is it an action platformer? No, it's RPG, because there's numbers everywhere. Huh. It looks like something, it's ringing a bell. It looks like something I've played before. I'll wishlist it, but I don't know if we'll play it. There is a demo that we could try. Okay. The Oregon Trail has a modern version? Is that true? Oh my god, it's $30. Mixed. I wonder why. Let's see what people had to say about it. People didn't like this version, huh? You know what? I can predict right now they're going to be like, the original's better. I almost guarantee they're going to say that. The original's better. I thought I would get this game as a nice stroll down memory lane. I loved the Oregon Trail when I was a kid, and computers were few and far between, largely only in school. I thought wrong. That's not what I hoped it would be. To be fair, I didn't get very far before I felt the need to turn it off. The first thing that struck me is one of the things that pops up before you start the game is a statement about inclusivity. Life in the U.S. at that time was not good for a lot of people. Changing that to reflect a happy-go-lucky time is not right. Rewriting history so it fits the game seems wrong. Settlers were often terrible to the natives. Pretending that they were not or didn't is just lying. Natives did horrible things as well. I understand you can make your game any way you want, but put a different name on it then. This is not a remake of the original. It's a different game entirely. Wow. So they DEI'd the Oregon Trail, right? Holy shit. They woke Oregon Trail. Yikes. Refund it. Some systems really need updating and some need fixing. Positives are the graphics and dialogue choice design. Linear world broken inventory system. All right. I think I'll pass on this one, especially because of the price. Yikes. Before your eyes. Okay. Oh, an emotional first person narrative. Emotional. Very emotional. Your whole life literally flashes before your eyes. Really? Huh. That's interesting. This guy's saying you're going to be able to have your whole life flash before your eyes, but understand you can't stay. It's temporary and then you're dead. Well, that's kind of scary. Jeez. Could be a scary, sad game. Sounds unique, though. Does sound like a unique game. Spud. Spud on Steam is only $1. Spud. That is not Spud. That's not even close to how you spell Spud. I screwed that up bad. Spud. What's up, Satan? How you doing? Next suggestion, please. Uh, anyway. Look up Mutant Football League. I say, oh, I know what Sam and Max is. I'm aware of what Sam and Max is. Sam and Max actually had a TV series at one point, a cartoon. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mutant Football League. There's two of them. Very positive. And then there's a sequel. Why is there a demo on the first game and not on the sequel? That's pretty stupid. This one just came out. So I bet they're not making Mutant League Football anymore. So now this is the same premise, though. Yeah, look. Cool. Those were good games in the 90s. They were tarred, but they were fun. If anyone's interested in seeing me play that, I would consider it. I don't even care that it's expensive. If it really does play like Mutant League Football, that's pretty cool. Okay. I know about Broforce. Nah. Been there, done that. Pretty old game at this point. Let's see. The Friendliest Skunk? What the heck? What the? It's real and it's 8-bit style. Well, 16-bit style. It's not out. There's a demo. It's a platformer. It's just a cozy vibes game. Let me guess. It's not very challenging. It's supposed to be like a relaxation game or something. It seems like it. When he double jumps, there's a cloud of stink. Look at that. When he double jumps, a big stinky butt cloud comes out, and it kills the spikes. That's funny. Well, there's a demo. I might as well, if there's a demo, I'll just add it. We might or might not do that, but it's a demo. I'll add it on there. I think we've added about 10 to 12 suggestions to the wish list so far. Yeah. Valheim, I've heard the name, but I don't know anything about it. But I've heard the name Valheim before. Can I check out Gaia 1's suggestions? What were his suggestions? I did not see them. I didn't see them. All right. We need to refresh because so many people suggested so many things that it all scrolled off and it's all confusing. So let's hit the reset. In fact, hold on one second. I'm going to stand up and stretch for a minute. I want to get the blood flowing again because I've been sitting here now for like 90 minutes straight and I haven't stood up. Let me stand up for a second. Okay? Hold on. Oh. Not good to sit there. Oh. Stretch. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, I had to stretch there because I was feeling a little tired and sore, and that's not good. That's definitely not good. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's see. All right, let's get some more suggestions. Green Hell. That sounds familiar. I think we've looked at that one before. I feel like we looked at this one before. It sounds familiar to me. Open World Survival Sim. Why is it $250? They're claiming it ends on March 19th. Post Trauma we already have on the list, DJ and DJ. We checked it out earlier. It's already on there. Yep. Don't worry about that. Ouch. Okay. Thank you, Dark Maggot, for $5. I appreciate that. Dark Maggot says there's demos for games Alabaster Dawn and Chloe Child of the Forest. Alabaster Dawn. Coming soon to early access. The world has fallen. Kind of looks like Secret of Mana. Does it not? Yeah, it is Secret of Mana. It looks like it plays just like it, except there's more mechanics to it. There was like he parried right there, and that's not Secret of Mana. Okay. All right, and there's a demo. I would check out the demo just to give it a look. Okay, Kloa, Child of the Forest. Another one that's coming but isn't out. What kind of a game is this? It is a fast-paced combat, puzzles, and beauty captured in handcrafted pixel art. Looks weird, doesn't it? Where's all the combat? They said there's fast-paced combat. It's just a bunch of walking. It's kind of like Zelda. Kind of like Zelda in some ways, from what I can see. That's the fast-paced combat? It is Zelda. Like, those rocks look exactly like the rocks from Zelda Link to the Past. Huh. Even the enemy movement kind of looks like Zelda enemies to me. Yeah. All right, I'll add it to the wish list. It's a free demo. All right, Matthew keeps saying buffet night, decadent full course. It's Zelda. No, it's not. It looks like Kirby, actually. Doesn't it? It looks like Kirby. It looks like a top-down Kirby game. A delicious adventure to save the culinary world. I feel like now we're adding too many similar kind of game. That's the problem. If we have too many, then you're not even going to know which one to pick when we have a poll, when there's so many of this similar style. I am kind of looking for games that stand out differently. You know what I mean? There's a Battletoads remaster? Oh, I didn't even know about that. I played the original on Switch 2's Nintendo Online. I didn't even know that there was a remaster of that game. Dunsfelder says, RMF's Ragdoll Physics Experiments has a demo. It's like Portal. It's not out yet. Why? Why is there a dummy uppercutting a dummy? Look at this. What the? What the heck? These poor dummies are going to get messed up. Oh, no. It does remind me of Portal. You're right. Okay, it's got a demo. I mean, so many games with demos these days. I would try the demo. Cool. Okay. I need to take more kick suggestions. Well, are you guys going to suggest more? I'm looking back and forth, and a ton of people on YouTube are suggesting stuff, and you guys aren't suggesting that much on the kick side. That's why I'm not taking so many. There was a semi-truck scene. I wasn't looking. Oh. Yes, I remember getting demos when you bought video game magazines. They came on CDs. I totally remember that. Before then, they came on floppy disks for PC games. I remember that, too. Let's see. Star Trucker? What's that? It's like a driving sim game in space. Nah. This one I'm not too keen on. Let's see. Neva? Neva. Experienced the moving tale of a young woman and her lifelong bond with a magnificent wolf. Wait a minute. This game came out? Didn't we see this in previews like 2 years ago? I think we did. I want to say that we saw this at like Summer Game Fest or something 2 years ago. I had no idea the game had ever released. Apparently it did. Apparently it had very positive reviews. Yeah. Totally 100%. I remember seeing the preview for this. We watched it together, I think. Star Truckers is free on Game Pass. I would likely, with all these games we're adding, check Game Pass for them because a lot of them might be on Game Pass. I don't know if we would like this or not. I'm on the fence about it. I'm just curious, is it on Game Pass? Because we haven't checked this in a bit. Nope. I typed in Neva. It gave me Snap and Grab. That's some good search algorithm there. I'll put it on the wish list. Okay. Let's see. Timberborn. Cloverpit, we tried the demo. I didn't really like it as much because I thought, like, unlike Balatro, it didn't seem like you had as much control because it's a slot machine. I didn't like the idea of that. I like a game where you have more control. It's like a card game, poker game. So, yeah. So, Timberborn? Timberborn. Whoa. A big sim game. It just came out, huh? So, ingenious. It's beavers. It's beavers building like a civilization. Ah, okay. It's beavers. Timberborn. Might as well check over here again. I should have been checking here all night. Nope. The thing is, it is a civilization civ game. And to be honest, I don't think this would work. I think people would be bored. Like, this would be boring after, like, one stream. To be I just don't see any of these civilizations. Like, this is why I don't play SimCity, why I don't play Civilization itself. I don't think these would ever work. I think people would find these very boring. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Oh, good lord. What the hell? Dancing? Oh, isn't this like, wasn't it Jet Set Radio that played like this? Wasn't there a game where you would ride around on skateboards or roller skates and spray paint stuff? Wasn't that Jet Set Radio? I could be completely wrong, but I swear this looks like this is like an homage to that game. Oh, no, we didn't. That's true, Caterade. He says, did you even check out Cult of the Lamb like we were talking about earlier? No, we forgot about that. Gaia1 says, this is the spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio. Oh. Well, I never played Jet Set Radio, right? What do you guys think about this? I don't know. The thing is, I never played Jet Set Radio, so I don't have any, like nostalgic ties to this. So I don't know if you guys would like a game like this or not. I don't know because I've never played it before. Let's check out Cult of the Lamb. Because a lot of people are now saying Cult of the Lamb, and I totally forgot all about that game. I know for a fact at one point this game was on Game Pass, but that was a long time ago. Nope. What's going on? No. Incantation. Ages ago it was on there, but not anymore. I guess there was some DLCs. Take a look. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll say there were some DLCs. Like 10 of them. I would consider it. If it really does have such a huge fan base, I would consider it. So I'll put that on the list. So we've got Darren with a $2 super chat. He says, hey, Phil, hell of a day, huh? Pretty interesting day, that's for sure. Seriously, like earlier, what a ridiculously over-supported first stream out of nowhere. Never expected that. You know, and you might say, oh, it was all one person. Well, one person contributed a lot, but then a ton of other people contributed too on top of it. That wasn't that same person. So it was just a wild first stream. Never saw that coming for a Dragon Quest stream. No, admittedly, I didn't. So, pretty true. So, Darren, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. We got Jay Calva. Just did 500 kicks on Kick. Says, I'm coming over from the dark side. What's up, Jay Calva? How are you? Thank you for the support on Kick tonight. Let's get a nice animation for you. Thank you. Okay. Then I got a $2 tip. Someone says cat named Mojave. Is that a game? Yes, cat named Mojave. What in the hell? What in the hell? What the? Your only hope of escaping rests in a strange cat man. His one request, hunt down surreal creatures, skin them, and chop them up so he can keep them as trophies. What the hell is this? Oh, it looks gory as hell, man. Ew, like buckets of blood. What is happening? Well, thanks for $2. It does have a demo. What do you guys think of this one? There's some weird stuff going on. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. That's a weird one, but I'll put it on the wish list. Good Lord. Am I ever going to return to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? No, we tried it. I bought it. Played a couple streams. No one liked it. People were bored, said it sucked. So I said, well, I'm not playing it then. And we moved on and did other stuff. I'm not going back to it. Sorry, I tried. Oh, let's see here. Void Breaker. Void Breaker. Another, wall running, wall jumping. Fast-paced bullet hell roguelike FPS. Fight relentless machines driven by a hostile AI and escape an endless cycle. Craft infinite weapon variants with deep gun modding. Forge deadly synergies. Interesting. Void Breaker. I'm just going to check. No. Void Heart. Oh! It is in there. It is in there. Game preview on Game Pass. So there you go. Okay. What I'll do is I'll wishlist it. But if people vote for it, then we'll play it on Game Pass, obviously. Right? Cool. FTL. That sounds familiar. Isn't that faster than light? Never played this one. FTL, faster than light. Oh, 12 years old. So this is just as old as RimWorld. It literally is just as old as RimWorld. What do you guys know about this one? A spaceship simulation roguelike allows you to take your ship and move an adventure through randomly generated galaxy with glory and bitter defeat. What do you think? FTL? A couple people are saying Graveyard Keeper. Don't know what that is. See, I've heard of this game before, but I don't know what you guys think. FTL, yes or no? It's cheap as hell. It seems like it's going to be a complicated game to learn, though. This seems like another RimWorld from what I'm seeing here. Other games took inspiration from this? Okay. Graveyard Keeper. So next time, when we do polls and everything... Wait a minute. What the... Huh? This looks like a knockoff. Doesn't it? Because that's the real logo. This is the same exact name, but it's free, but it looks like it's not the same game. Let's see. This one is made by Lazy Bear Games. Wow. What the hell? That is not the same game. Not even close. Okay, let's go to the original one. Okay. Amu says, FTL is just as big and fun as RimWorld, and when I say that, I mean hard and complicated. Great. All right, interesting. Graveyard Keeper. So, build and manage a medieval graveyard while facing ethical dilemmas and making questionable decisions. Oh, no. Is it going to have that dry humor? We have to make tough decisions, like, you know, you have to throw certain bodies out and do things. Huh. Graveyard Keeper. Okay, let's look at... I'm just curious if it's over here. No, just Keeper. That's the Lighthouse game, but not Graveyard Keeper. Oh, God, Dungeon Keeper, too. Remember, that's ancient, isn't it? That sounds very old. Dungeon Keeper? I think so. All right. Another one for the wish list. That seems pretty unique, right? It seems pretty unique of a game. Stray, we did a full playthrough of Stray. Love that game. I wish they would make a sequel. That game, not only was it a great game to play, but it tugged at the heartstrings at the end. It was a very meaningful game to me. I want more. Okay. All right, guys, any other suggestions? Oh, how nice. Now, hold on. Someone's confused. Someone tipped $5, and they said they want to talk about Slay the Spire 2, so hold on one second, everybody. Let me get an animation here for them. Thank you so much for $5. It's an anonymous $5 tip. It's actually the biggest tip of the night. Okay, so they said the following. I want to stay anonymous, but I want to tip for Slay the Spire 2 tomorrow. It's not tomorrow, it's Wednesday. Let me make that very clear. If you come by tomorrow, you're going to be disappointed. It's Wednesday's daytime stream, okay? I heard about you through negative videos. I decided to watch on my own. Your content is much more wholesome than detractor content would have you believe, and I'm a new fan. Thank you. Whoever you are, because you are anonymous, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the kind words. Come by Wednesday for a very fun, chill, interactive Slay the Spire 2 stream. We're going to continue on with the Regent, which I can't wait, because the Regent actually, I think, is my favorite character of all of them so far. Okay. Witchfire. 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 You get caught up in the witchfire. 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 Sorry. So let's take a look at it. Get a little excited. Let's take a look at this. It is getting late. Ugh, I got hair in my mouth. Ew. So, it's an FPS game with unique elements, it looks like. Yeah, see? Action FPS. Graphics are cool. It's early access. Damn, it's been in early access for a year and a half, but they're charging $40. Feedback? Very positive. People seem to really like it. I'll take a look at some of these. As an over 30 gamer, this is everything I want in a video game. Challenging, but not requiring mastery. Commitment time to a session is minimal, but also easy to spend a few hours should the opportunity arise. It's fun. I keep coming back to the game. It gets better and better. Even though it's only early access, it still outclasses many AAA games. This guy says, it was mainly the novelty of a new experience that made it nice. Once I got accustomed to combat and how the game currently plays, I realized I don't have fun playing it. Not that the game is necessarily bad, but what I expected versus what I got weren't aligned. Maybe I'm not the target audience. Maybe I misunderstood the product. At the end of the day, the only thing driving me to play the game was to unlock and upgrade weapons. But the lack of weapon variety, challenges, and modifiers doesn't encourage me to do multiple runs. It's non-existent. Is it a roguelike? No. It's a dark fantasy RPG shooter. No. See, the thing is, I do like the looks of it. I do think maybe I would enjoy it. But if it's unfinished and they're charging $40, like that guy said, he says basically it's an unfinished game, you know, and it has a loop, but it didn't really hook him, and it's $40. Maybe it's worth a shot. Maybe, you know, it looks good. Like the graphics look good and the gameplay looks interesting. I'll add it to the wish list. Okay. I had so many to the wish list tonight. 30XX. 30XX. Oh, this is that Mega Man game, right? It's mixed reviews. They tried to make it like Mega Man. Yeah, it's basically Mega Man X. I heard about this. I never played it, but I heard about it. Mixed. Why is it mixed? Fantastic Mega Man X-inspired game with more polish, great roguelike mechanics. I love what was done with the community with mods. To address the negative reviews, I never had an issue with performance. Level design could be better, but then again, it's a roguelite procedural, and that's tough to balance. So, 220, gifting subs out here tonight out of nowhere. 220, you do realize you've been permanently banned. Permanently. And you can only get unbanned for 220 subs. So either drop the 220 or, you know, take the hint. No, he didn't break the ban. He when you're banned, you could still contribute. He's been banned for, what, 2 months? You could still contribute on Kick. It's so stupid. I can't stop him from contributing. There's no way to turn it off. I would if I could. I can't do it. Anyway, so let's see. Roguelike progression is something to play that lets you experience the fundamental movement of Mega Man X and Zero without re-experiencing the same stages. That's a positive mark, but overall, an average experience, it doesn't do enough to its own separate itself from its inspirations. So basically what they're saying is, I think I'm understanding. They're saying it plays like Mega Man X, which is good if you're nostalgic about those games. I am. I like the Mega Man X games. But unlike when you're playing Mega Man X, where you're going through a actual handcrafted experience from start to finish, right? This stage has been designed to have a level of difficulty, level of secrets, level of you know, platforming challenge, combat challenge, you know, thinking know-how to beat it. Since it's procedurally generated roguelite, it's just a bunch of repetitive slop. I think that's what that person's getting at. You know what I mean? Like, platformers work better when they're actually handcrafted design. Like, let me put it this way. Remember Elden Ring? I think we all do. What was the best part of Elden Ring? Was it the legacy dungeons? Or were it those insanely repetitive dungeons that all looked exactly the same and had just a little bit of differences here or there, the tweaking, the bosses that were reused? You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they're saying, is that maybe it works for a few hours, but after a while you'll realize it's just boring because they turned it into a roguelike. So you know what? I think just based on that premise, I'm probably going to skip it. I kind of agree that it probably doesn't work as a roguelite if it's a platformer. Yeah. You know, when that game, The Alters, came out last year, a lot of people brought it up, and then I never heard about it again after that 1 week it came out. So I don't really know what The Alters is. Yes, Dark Maggot, they are making a new Mega Man game. It doesn't have a release date yet, but they are actually making a new one, a real official one. The Alters. An emotional sci-fi game with a unique blend of survival, adventure, base-building elements. Help Jan Dolsky, the sole survivor of an ill-fated space expedition, create alternative versions of himself to escape a hostile planet and tackle personal turmoils with the unconventional crew. So the entire crew are versions of one guy, clones. Didn't want to do that, but I'm trying to just click here. Yeah, it's on there. I'll add it to the wish list, but, you know, like I said, people talked about it for like a week and then acted like it never existed after that. So I don't know how much staying power that would have for the stream, but it is on Game Pass if we wanted to try it. Okay. We got about 20 minutes left for more nominations, guys. All right. About 20 minutes left. Turbo Dismount 2. Oh, God. First thing you see is a ragdoll body go flying. Woo! Oh, no. Whoa. My God. Those are interesting physics, to say the least. Oh, God. Oh. A comedy physics game. Mr. Dismount and Friends. Oh, God. Brutal. How does it play, though? It doesn't really explain it. It's not really telling you, like, what the gameplay loop is like. Are you just setting up crashes? Or is there a way to beat the stage? Do you have to earn points? It's not clear at all. It's not really explaining anything. The original was a mobile game. Ah. It turns on your webcam, but I don't have a webcam on that gaming PC. It says it turns on your webcam and tries to get your face. This is a great childhood series to get developed so much later. The problem with the game devs is that they just want a game without actually playing it. What? I'm so confused. Optimization is a bit lacking. Way more content than the original. I don't really understand the premise of it. It's cheap, though, so it's not a big deal. If people wanted me to try something like that, it's completely different. Like, it's not that expensive. I would try, but I don't know. I can't even understand what the freaking objective is. They're not really explaining it well. Fly Night. Free JT says, what about Fly Night? An age of insect nights. A witch has stolen flight itself. No! No, I don't think so. The moment I saw it, no. No, I don't think so, Tim. I don't think we'll be playing this one. Nah. Okay. Let's see. Desert of Ash. Desert of Ash is not even on here. So, nope. Don't know what that is. Shadowrun Returns. I've never played Shadowrun. Oh, God. It's from 2013. So all it is, they redid the original Shadowrun and made it run on modern PCs. It's the same strategy style game, right? It's an RPG where you explore. It's not strategy. Why did I say strategy? It's an exploration RPG, is it not? I could be wrong. Let's see. Cyberpunk meets Fantasy World of Shadowrun. No, I was wrong. It's a turn-based tactical RPG. It's not point-and-click exploration. It's a turn-based so it's like XCOM. Yeah. It's like XCOM. I don't think people would like this, though. People found XCOM very boring when I tried to play it, so I don't think this would really work. Let It Die Inferno. No, I'm not playing any WWE games. I don't even watch WWE. I have zero interest in it. I'm not playing any WWE 2K or anything. No, I'm not zero interest in that. Zero. Let It Die Inferno. Hellgate tore open. Deep within its chaotic depths, time and space warp lies the Eye of the Reaper. You're an immortal raider. You descend into the abyss and conquer the Reaper's challenge. Very mixed reviews. I never heard of Super Trick Games. I played the demo. I thought the game would need a lot of work. I was completely wrong. There's so many reasons I can't enjoy the game at all. The game feels like AI slop. The team doesn't feel like you're in hell at all. Oh, so originally this was based on a game called Deathverse, and the company went to make their own game and had to rebrand it and change all the lore. Some people like it, some people hate it. Yeah. Nah. Nah. Wild Blue Skies is on our list. We did have it on a poll last time. It didn't win the poll, but I would like to eventually play it. It is basically like a modern Star Fox. Looks good. Pumpkin Jack. Hearts of Iron 4. All right. Spooky, scary 3D platformer. Looks like Fable. It reminds me of Fable, the art style. I mean, it even looks like Fable, except it's platforming, but the combat even reminds me of Fable almost. It seems okay, but it doesn't seem like a $30 release. You know what I mean?
You can't escape.
It just seems like a very basic platformer. I doubt that it's on here, right? I'll check Game Pass, but I doubt it's on there. I did it again. Nope. Brutal Legend came up, but not Pumpkin Jack. So that's a no. Let's see here. I don't even know who Clavicular is. I keep seeing his name pop up on social media, but I have no clue who that is. No idea what even content they make. Dominion 6. Dominions 6, you mean? Rise of the Pantocrator. Isn't Pantocration the, like hand-to-hand combat? Oh, Jesus. What the? Look at this. Look how this looks. This looks like a very heavy strategy game. Something that I would, yeah. 4x turn-based strategy game with a very large variety of spells and units. This is gonna make my brain melt. I don't think so. I don't think that one's for me. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, I might eventually. Someone just said, I'm surprised you don't have a DJ sound effect. I might eventually, because now all I need to do is I need to find websites that have the animations and websites that have the sound effects. I found some good places I can get them. What you're seeing there is that I added those because Alex comes out tomorrow on Street Fighter 6, so that's why I added them for this week. But after the fact, I may add some good animations of like some of my favorite characters. Maybe I could add Vega, I could add DJ. I could probably add different ones. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, yeah, I don't think this one's for me, to be honest with you. Darren did a $2 super chat. Sydney Sweeney versus Angelina Jolie, no saying no. Okay. Yes. Thanks for $2. Thanks, Darren. Thank you so very much for the support. All right, we're in the home stretch, guys. So if there's any last-minute games you guys would like to see me check out, now would be the time. Wicked Child, thank you for becoming a member tonight. That's actually the only membership of the night. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Wicked Child. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. So last chance, guys, last 10 minutes or so to suggest games, the finale of the stream right now. And now, next time that we do a night like this, we will dig into the wish list, and we'll do polling, and we'll play all games again, all right? I just wanted to refresh the list because we had already had a lot of these games in polls multiple times. I wanted to get some fresh stuff, and now we got a ton, right? Okay. Total War game? Don't think so. Those are strategy-based, right? I'm telling you, strategy-based games people don't like. Look. These games only work for people who are heavy into the lore or heavy into these universes already. These games are so heavy. Look at this. So heavy strategy-based. There's so much controlling of all these units and everything. They're not just going to watch me play it casually out of nowhere. Especially because a lot of my audience is more of a drop-in, drop-out audience. They don't want to be installed for 5 zillion parts to get going and for me to learn the systems. There are some exceptions. Like with RimWorld, that game had a small but very, very cult-like dedicated audience that really wanted to see me play it. They campaigned to see me play it for years. And now I'm playing it and they're there every time. But, like, you know, I don't think that me getting a game like this, that people are going to care that much. You know what I mean? This is supposed to be Indies nominations, not Tekken. What are you talking about? Tekken is not an indie game. Last Labyrinth. Saw meets Ico. Oh, a tale that can only be experienced in VR. We've immediately eliminated it. It says it does run in both modes, but the game is designed for VR. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say if the game was designed for VR, leave it to VR players. I'm not a VR player. Robo Beat. Robo Beat. Another one of these. God, there are so many now. These first-person shooters that are fast-paced, that have these downscaled, less detailed graphics so that they'll basically run better, right? And they all seem to have like one catchy gimmick. Yeah. All right, I'll add it to the wish list, but the thing is now we have like 10 FPSs that are all different on there. I don't know if we can even discern between them, you know? The Plucky Squire. Oh, I heard about this one. Looks like Zelda, only it's hand-drawn art. Oh, maybe not, because that was 2D platforming right there. Her name is Jot. It's 2D and 3D? It says they could jump between 2D and 3D realms. This is another one that looks like it would have been on Game Pass. Nope, it's not. Oh, man, there's just endless games suggested. Holy shit, dude. Endless games suggested, man. Storebound, another horror grocery store game? Nah, I mean, we just did one of those. I prefer more original games. I'm exhausted. We looked at so many games today. I actually feel exhausted. I really do. Oh, I'm tired now. I played Division 2. Division 2 had like a free weekend one year, and I tried it, and I played it with some of my viewers. These are all the games I missed when I only played AAA for so long. Yeah, well, I know. You're right. You're absolutely right. No, heard of Dead Cells, but never played it. Beacon Pines. We played Mega Bonk for a while. It was a good game, but we kind of got bored of it. Schedule 1 we played only like once. Never got back to it. Cute, creepy adventure set with a mysterious book. Huh. I don't know. So it's a narrative-based game? Seems like it's a narrative-based game where you make choices and maybe, yeah, walk around and talk. And seems like it. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? Grim Dawn. Sounds familiar. Oh, never mind. If it's 2016, it ain't familiar. Looks like Diablo, doesn't it? Looks like Diablo. It is exhausting. It's exhausting just sitting looking at this many games in a very short period of time because it's such a wide variety of stuff. And like trying to consider, would this work for the stream? Is this something I'm interested in? Do I think this is something that would actually work as a playthrough? You know what I mean? It is, dude, this is Diablo, 100%. And I can tell you right now, Diablo doesn't work. I've tried it. Diablo doesn't work on here, sadly. So I'm going to say, decent suggestion, but sadly doesn't really work for my audience. Yeah, a Diablo-like. I played Diablo 4, it didn't do well. Yeah, I played 3 and 4, neither did well here on the channel. Okay. All right, well, here's what we'll do next time. I mean, holy shit, guys. Now we're going to have a ridiculous amount of games. Where did we start tonight? Right here. So next time, we'll probably just go right into this list and do several polls. Probably do 3 polls of 4 games each. And try maybe like 3 games next time when we do this, which will be next week. We'll do a weeknight next week. We'll do an indie stream where we'll just go straight off of all of your nominations from tonight. Perfect way to do it, I feel. Let's just chill for a couple minutes because now I'm exhausted. I really am. I feel like straight up exhausted from looking at all those games. Okay. Oh. But I do think like we will maybe find some good stuff in all of those. Thank you to everyone here tonight who suggested games. and gave me information and got me to look at them. Obviously, thank you to anyone who supported the stream tonight. Very different kind of stream, right? This is not me doing gameplay at all. Just looking at a whole bunch of stuff and seeing there's interest in having me play. And I do feel like we just got a lot listed there that could turn into some interesting, chill indie nights and or maybe even playthroughs after the fact. But that's what we needed to do. We need to do that every once in a while, because what's happened is the last few nights that we did this, we kept polling, and certain games won. We tried like 12 to 14 games now. And out of those, there's a few I'd like to try in the future. But then we were like running out of games, and we were just doing polls with the same games over and over. I'm like, oh, we should get some new games in there now. So, okay. Say Henshin a Go-Go Baby says, I'm glad that you looked at most suggestions because I actually added some to my own wish list. Well, maybe this will actually give other people opportunity to get exposed to games too. That's what it's all about. Free JT, thank you for a $2 super sticker tonight. So, FYI, next week, we will do a few weeknights, probably, or maybe like 2 weeknights, where we'll probably do indie stuff like this. We'll try out some of these suggestions and see which ones work. Let's see. Uniqueness just did a $2 tip. He says, let's end with $100 at least. Well, actually, we just did already. So thank you, Uniqueness, for a $2 tip there. I appreciate that very much. Thank you to everyone here who supported tonight's stream. I really appreciate you. You know, a rare time when I did no gameplay, but I hope that you still enjoyed your time with me looking at all these games, right? What day will be the next Indies night? It'd probably be like Monday night or Tuesday night. Let's not 100% confirm that yet, but let's say probably Monday, Tuesday night of next week, and then we'll probably do another one like, you know, Wednesday, Thursday night. We'll do a couple of them next week for variety. Okay. No, please stop. Don't suggest any more games. We just got enough. That was enough. That was more than enough game suggestions. I appreciate them, but that was a lot, and I just need to, like, stop thinking about games. So here's the deal. Tomorrow, if you guys like Street Fighter 6, tomorrow is your day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing with Alex, the new character in Street Fighter 6, all day long. In fact, the update is already available. Let me get it going right now. So, yeah, Alex, all day long. We start off in the morning. After the morning show, I'm going to go into the combo trials, his tutorial. We're going to learn all that stuff. Then we're going to go in training mode and do some bread and butter practice, you know, get whatever his basic strategies, combos, properties. Then we're going to take him into the casual play, and we're going to try to get some wins. And then if I'm feeling good enough about the character, then we're going to be doing our ranked placements and see how that goes. So that's going to be an interesting day tomorrow. All day long, Alex is Street Fighter 6. So if you like Street Fighter 6, you're in the right spot. If you're not, then that's fine. Come back on Wednesday, because on Wednesday, we're going to be doing more Slay the Spire 2 and more RimWorld. All right? So there's your completely juxtaposed style of days. Again, this is why I love being a variety creator, is that there's always something going on. There's always some new content, something to check out. And I don't have to focus on one thing. If you didn't like today, come back tomorrow. If you don't like that, come back the next day. It's always something different here, right? Good stuff. Okay. All right. Anything you guys want to chat before I adjourn for the night? This would be your chance. A little bit of Q&A. If you would like to talk with me, I'll type it to the Kick Chat. Any questions, any concerns, anything going on that you want to gab about? For the record, I have absolutely no clue what you guys were talking about with this Jay guy, because for those who don't know, this Jay Hayes guy, he came to my stream randomly like a week or two ago, and he dropped a bunch of contributions. My trolls then harassed him, went to his channel, harassed him, and all of that. Then people says, oh, he was in detractor chats and stuff. I'm like, I don't care what he does. You know, who gives a shit? Then all of a sudden he came back the other day and he said, oh, so I was led astray. I went into detractor chats, but just so you know, I actually like your content. I don't care what they say. I'm going to come back and support you. Okay, great. Then he came back this morning and he dropped an insane amount of contribution, like hundreds of dollars to super chats and hundreds of dollars of tips. Okay. And then he left, and they're like, okay, that's where he left it. Now tonight, everyone's saying, oh, he says he's banned from your chat and he emailed you. You're not responding. None of that happened. He's not banned from my chat. I've confirmed. Okay. He didn't email me. I've confirmed. I'm looking. He hasn't emailed me. So I don't know what's going on. If anything you guys are saying is true or not, I'm not involved. Like, it really has nothing to do with me. So no drama here on my end. Okay. I don't know anything about it. I'm not involved. He never sent me an email. I've checked. And he's not banned on the channel. He can come here and talk whenever he wants. So I don't know what's going on. To be honest with you guys, I don't care. You know, the way I'm concerned is, hey, if person wants to come and support, they can. They want to go talk somewhere else, they can. I don't give a shit. You know, it doesn't affect me. All right? I didn't appreciate that people tried to derail the stream tonight, but we took care of it quickly. And then we got right back into dominating games, so it didn't really, it didn't really annoy me very much. Okay. Antonio Brown says, for DSP Tries It, try a bunch of European foods and compare to South American foods. How would I do that? What? Should I fly in European and South American chefs from across the globe to come cook for me and I could compare their cuisine? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, we don't have any kind of idea for DSP Tries It at all. We have no idea what's going on with that. Okay. Well, I love the ideas, but like I said, for the next DSP Tries It, I want it to be something that is something everyone's interested in. It's a new item or a popular item, something viral, something that people want to see me actually try. Not, oh, I'll just go to this place and arbitrarily get a burger from there. We just did a bunch of burgers, you know? Like, we just did a whole bunch of shit. I want to see, is there something new, something good worth checking out? Because if not, then I end up going to a place like Nothing Bunt Cakes, and I have the lowest viewed episode of DSP Tries It on record in history, and I don't want to waste my time. I don't need the calories. Like, I did, Nothing Bunt Cakes. Yeah, that was for an episode. I wasn't craving cake, to be honest with you. I'm happy eating healthy foods because I'm trying to stay healthy. So if I'm going to do the show, I want it to be worth it. You understand? And I feel like the last one was a waste of time. I do. I feel like that one was kind of like, damn, we tried something different. It didn't work. So if I'm going to be, breaking my regular diet here to eat crappy foods, I want it to be something you guys want, I don't know what you're talking about, Snake Sauce. He says, why are you avoiding playing Ultra Kill? Who's avoiding playing Ultra Kill? I don't even know what you're talking about. Yes, the birthday marathon will be on my actual birthday, April 6th. I will do it on that day this year. Yes, correct. Yeah, but Tub-Tubs, here we go again. He says, you should try the peanut butter burger from that small burger joint we talked about yesterday. We just did a bunch of burgers. We did Wendy's. We did McDonald's. We want to do something interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's interesting. Oh, just go to a local burger joint and try a burger. We just had burgers tons of times. Thoughts on Pacopia? It seemed like an interesting game until we watched the trailer. Then it didn't seem too interesting. It only seemed people wanted me to play it after I said I wouldn't, because people are contrarians. Like, no exaggeration. Everyone was like, don't play it. Then it came out, and everyone was like, why aren't you playing it? Well, because you said not to. We watched the trailer. We agreed it doesn't look good. Oh, well, you're missing out. Well, no, we agreed not to play it. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Contrarians are just something else. Seriously. Someone tipped $1 and says, any consideration on bringing back the Cologne review idea? I was in the minority when thinking about it would be a fun thing to do, but now that DSP Tries It isn't attached to goals, now's a good opportunity. No. No one wanted it. Everyone said it was a bad idea. Everyone made fun of it. So I said, well, if you want to be a bunch of dicks and not even like give it a chance, then forget it. We're not doing it. So we're not. That simple. Yeah. It's that simple. Like, I don't waste time on shit. If you're going to act like that, then I'm not going to give you that content. There would have been a difference if someone was like, yeah, well, maybe I don't think that would really work. Sounds kind of boring. Versus how everyone acted like an asshole. So, you act like that, you're not going to get anything. Forget it. We did try snacks from different countries. We had 2 different snack boxes that we had tried. We did a Japanese one and we did a Turkish one. The Japanese one did okay sometimes and shitty other times. The Turkish one didn't work at all. Everyone hated it. So that's why I haven't really done anything since then with that stuff. Here's the funny part. AC Installer in Kick Chat says, I really like that Phil talks to us like we're children and he's our dad. I'm not doing that. I'm talking to you straight, like an adult to an adult. If you actually think that I talk like your dad to you, it means that you're so used to being coddled by the world, you actually don't know how humans are supposed to interact. They're supposed to be frank and upfront and honest with each other, so you don't get misconceptions, you know. The problem is it sounds like you've been coddled your whole life. So now when someone actually talks to you like an adult, you're like, oh, I'm so offended. I can't take it. That says way more about you than it ever says about me. Seriously. No stepdad tonight. No stepdad to give his take tonight. He wasn't here. Okay. Mozzie did a $2 super chat. He says, do you see us as friends? Be honest. I couldn't see you all as friends. There's too many people. A friendship entails or implies that there's like a ton of direct conversation, a ton of direct interaction, actually like spending time. Do I spend time with you guys every day? Yes, I do, but not just with one of you. I spend time with all of you, hundreds of you in a chat at a time, thousands of you overall. There's no way that we could ever consider each other like personal friends. But are we acquaintances? Yes. Do we have common interests? Yes. Is it possible to recognize and like each other because we enjoy each other's company? Yes. Does that make us actual personal friends? Of course not. And everyone needs to understand that. That's probably one of the huge misconceptions about streamers and about the parasocial relationships that some streamers try to propagate with their audience. Like some streamers who are like, I don't understand. 10 years ago, everyone liked me and just showered me with gifts and money and was so nice. And now that's gone away. Like, what? Huh? So you had parasocial relationships with your viewers and it would shower you with lavish gifts and now you're upset because that's gone? Yeah, this kind of shit happens all the time that these streamers say stuff like this. You know? It's pretty stupid. So I hope you understand that. I do not try to misrepresent myself. No, I'm not a close personal friend with any of you, but we're people of like mind. We like hanging out. We have a good time, enjoying games together, enjoying just chilling and interacting together. You know what I mean? And as long as you understand that, because rational adults should understand that, great. You know? And to be frank, anyone who has money and is going to send money to someone on the internet should be a rational adult and understand what they're actually contributing to. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? The flip side of that is I very much enjoy having regulars. I very much enjoy having people who I recognize, who we talk a lot. You know, certain people come by for certain games because they really like those games. They want to help me with those games. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that. I do. I like that there's people who are here and like spending time and like having certain conversation, add to conversation. You know what I mean? That's awesome. It's what I love about this is that even though I've been doing it for 18 years, I never blew up to the point where I can't talk with you guys. Because there's so many people who stream and their chat goes like this. It's just bullshit. It's a bunch of fucking emotes, spam, nonsense. You can't even interact with your chat. You don't know who anyone is. They all act like wild animals bouncing off the walls. That's trash to me. Like, that's not meaningful. That's garbage. I don't want to have a chat like that. I'd much rather have a chat I could talk to everyone here. You know? Like Space Jam Fam. What's up, Space Jam Fam? How's it going? He says, how's it going? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to have you. Someone just tipped $1 to say something stupid, so thanks for $1. Okay. No entertaining nonsense. All right, guys. I think it's been a pretty successful stream. An awesome hangout. We've got a whole bunch of game suggestions for us to check out next week when we do an Indies tryout night and actually play games. I think it works better this way because if you remember what we were doing at first is we would take suggestions, then try to rush and play them, and there just wasn't enough time. If we, every once in a while, like every 3 weeks to a month, we do one night where we take in a ton of suggestions, and then maybe over the course of that next month, we do 5, 6 streams where we're testing those suggestions. I think it works a lot better that way, don't you? I'm just saying, I think it does. So next week, we will actually do multiple streams where we will try out your suggestions, and hopefully we'll find some good games in there. Okay? Hope that sounds good to you. Okay, so here's the deal. Tomorrow, DSP morning show in the morning, then right into Street Fighter 6, trying out Alex. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully I can learn this character. We can have a great stream. By the way, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. So not only will it be Alex, but I'll have, St. Patrick's Day lighting. All right, that'll be fun. And hopefully we'll learn this character and we'll kick some butt with him. It's going to be all day because you might say, why are you doing this all day? It's very simple. To learn a new character in a fighting game, you can't do it in a couple of hours. You just can't. It's going to take me over an hour to just go through his tutorial, combo trials, then practice with him in training mode and learn the basics. I'm gonna say at fastest I'll do that is 90 minutes before you go online and try to use him. You got to do the practice. You got to put in the time. Then I'm going to want to do casual play to try to learn the character. Then I'm going to want to try to hammer it in good enough so that we can then go ahead and play him online. So we need to be able to have that time investment or else there's no point. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. That's why we have to do a whole day or else I'll never learn a character. Okay? That very well could be true. Darren says he'll have green lights and then get his ass kicked all day. That could very well happen. You're right. We'll see tomorrow. But then the good thing is, after that, I'm giving it a break. After that, we got Slay the Spire 2 and RimWorld on Wednesday, and then we got Crimson Desert all day Thursday. So that's the good thing about the variety. I won't get burnt out. I won't be like, oh, no, I hate Street Fighter. It'll be fine. Okay, guys. All right. Thank you so very much. Great stream tonight. And I'll see you all in the morning. How are we doing on Kick tonight? You guys want me to send you over, anyone? Who's streaming? Mad TV? You want me to send you over to Mad TV again? All right. All right. So everyone on Kick, thanks for chilling tonight. Thanks for the suggestions. Thanks for the support. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Go check out Mad TV. He's not in his chair. He's away from the stream again. This is the second time. He's not there. It's an empty chair stream. It's an empty chair stream. No. Well, I'll send you guys over. If you feel like you want to hang out, do. If not, take off. I don't know how long he's going to be gone. Okay? All right, I'm going to send you guys over. Have a good night. Empty chair stream. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. And on the YouTube side, thank you guys for chilling tonight. I hope that you all had a good time. See you all tomorrow for Alex and for St. Patrick's Day. Okay? Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye-bye.